And I'm Ariana Williams. Welcome to GPA's bi-monthly podcast. Last month was a big month for Global Prep Academy. We had a few visitors come in and read to our students during March Reading Month. They encouraged all of our students to reach for the stars. And we ended March with Bob Swerson for Love and Logic, giving all of our staff and parents some insightful information to help their child strive toward a future life in academics.
We also had a great nutritional week, highlighted by parents that had a chance to cook with staff. The food was good, and parents saw how to prepare healthy meals. Everyone had fun and look forward to more interactive workshops at GPA. On April 23rd, the school will also host an English Social Studies night to give parents a hands-on refreshing of English fundamentals. You don't want to miss it.
And more news, GPA students were able to raise close to $200 for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. In April, dads are scheduled to meet with Mr. Cuffey and discuss next year's male mentoring programs and Title I decisions. That meeting takes place on April 26th at 3:40 p.m. I'm Ariana Williams.
And I'm Kaylin Brockman, reporting for GPA's podcast team. This has been an exciting moment. Until next time, take care.
I'm Silent Cheatham, and I'm here with Miss Summer Woods, and she's part of Mary Bink's office. So what inspired you to start being in politics?
Wow. Let's see. Well, I've only been in politics for about 9 months. And more of it was not necessarily to be in politics, but more of it was to have another challenge, to take a skill set as films and business and events, because I had my own business before I came over to the mayor's office, to take that skill set and to apply it to something different. I think it was just something different more than just politics, and also to give back to to just the environment and with the city and being from the city. So it's always exciting to work in the city that you're from.
So what do you do in the office of Mary Bink?
I oversee film, culture, and special events for the city. So when someone wants to have an event, or someone wants to do any type of film production in the city, then they come through our office for permitting and for approval.
So what's your favorite part about being in the office?
I think my favorite part is meeting different people, such as you, and other people. I think that's probably the most exciting part of it is meeting a lot of different citizens and residents of the city of Detroit. So you have different perspectives, and it's just a different vibe every day. Nothing is the same. So for me, I gotta have something new. I can't do the same thing every day.
Okay.
It'll get boring.
Well, I'm here with Miss Summer Woods, and she's part of Mary Bink's office, like I said before. And I'm Silent Cheatham.
Hello everyone, my name is Ariana Williams and I'm here with Miss Janaea Black. She is a writer and filmmaker of many new books. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I am the president and CEO of Blacksmith Enterprises. I'm a writer, a filmmaker, and a playwright. I have 3 books out. They're under the Prison Chronicles series. My first book was called The Breaking Point. The second one, As Told by the Other Woman. And my third book is called Beautiful Rage, The Break of Dawn. I also have a feature-length film out called Till Death Do Us Part. And I did a play called The Breaking Point, which premiered in 2010.
Okay, could you tell us like what helped you get like the idea for all your books and what encouraged you to want to do it?
My books are about 3 different women who are in the same prison, and being in media and watching the news and things of that nature, it just always bothered me how stories are portrayed to sell papers and get ratings. So I kind of took the question of why do people do things that land them in jail, and I started making stories to kind of address that why question. So you kind of get to walk a mile in the shoes of somebody who ended up in jail to understand what made them do what they did.
Okay, how did you work up to get the courage to become the CEO of the Blacksmith Enterprises?
Well, when I put out my first book, I did not want to find a publisher to take my material because I didn't want to deal with them trying to change it. So I started doing research and talking to people that I knew who had put out books, and they kind of gave me all the information I needed, and I decided that starting my own company would be the route for me to go. And after I started my company, it just kind of grew into other things, because after I started writing books, I started doing movies, and everything was entertainment-based, so I was able to put it all under the umbrella of Blacksmith Enterprises.
Okay. And one more question. What helped you to want to actually become an author, and how did you keep succeeding to keep doing what you want to do? And
I've always loved to read a lot, and when I was younger, I felt like I could write the kind of books that I like to read, and writing has always become really easy for me. It's a gift that I was blessed with, so at a time when I was working, I started my first book, and after I finished it, I had been sending chapters to my friends, and they were telling me how great it was, and after I finished it, it was kind of like, okay, what am I going to do with it now? So I published it, and after that, I kind of hit the ground running. I'm like, okay, now I got all these books in my basement, what am I going to do with it? So I had to, get out in the street and start talking to people, tell them what I was doing so that I could sell my books and make my money back, and it just kind of grew from there.
What helped you to become, what's the most thing that you most really like about being an entrepreneur?
The freedom. I like being able to make my own decisions about my time. I don't have to be tied to a desk, spending my time to make someone else rich. That's something that is very important to me, being able to kind of do what I want to do, the things that I like doing, and not having somebody standing over my shoulders dictating every move that I make during the course of the day. So that's the biggest perk of being an entrepreneur. One of the downsides is that you don't have that guaranteed check coming in every week, so you really have to be out there, be about your business, and trying to generate opportunities for yourself, especially as a woman. So this is kind of, harder in that avenue because the industry I'm in is dominated by males. So I have to work a little bit harder, but I love it, so it's a labor of love, so I enjoy it.
Okay, this is Janelle Black. As I said before, she's a very hardworking, strong, and determined young woman, as you can see. And thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I ain't trying to be up here doing this stuff just to show me feeling what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
No. What are you saying?
Forget it. I'm just going to run for class president and change some stuff from this tardy school.
You do know this piece will take place tomorrow, and with your grammar, who's going to take you seriously anyway? Besides, isn't Kay your best friend if she's running Doug?
Oh, no, bye. Keeps it real.
So, who'd you vote for? Let's watch as the drama unfolds. Welcome to GPA's Twilight Zone.
As the school's president, I reduce our homework time and give students more time to socialize. Encourage an opportunity to invoke and practice our character policies.
Make me your pretty prayers, because I'm going to make them take away some of that homework stuff, because we be going and we be doing outside, feel me?
This is why proper grammar is so important. So, parents, don't let this be your student. Help them on homework night and attend GPA's English Social Study Night, Thursday, April 21st at 4 o'clock.